Hello boys and girls. Today we are going to be doing a simple modification to remove the air restrictor from a Longshot and replace the spring. I know this has been done millions of times before, so here's 1,000,001. So the spring I'm going to be using is this. This is a K18, and I'm sorry for the lighting, but this is a K18 spring. It has been cut to length already, and with my vise I was able to essentially put this into the vise here this way, use my hammer and tap that down on both ends so that way you get this, as you can see here. So you can see that the ends are bent in, and this will help so that when this wraps around the plunger rod, the ends won't come loose, they won't come off of the plunger rod or, try to scrape or bump or whatever. So just a kind of a safety thing so that these will stay in there. So obviously we now have the stock plunger, or the stock bolt and sled, and I'm going to be drilling out the air restrictor, and then once that's out I'll be taking out all these guts here and doing everything like that. So let me get that set up for you, and hold on 1 second. Alright, so that is the air restrictor all drilled out, and I can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but all the bits are there, kind of all chewed up, so I now need to take this all apart, and then we can get out all the gunk and replace the spring. Alright, hold on. Alright, so just wanted to show you guys, I've popped the back piece off of the plunger rod, and after just drilling that through a little bit more, you can see it is all drilled out. The air restrictor, which is this piece, popped out along with the piece here that's also part of that holds the air restrictor in. So those two pieces just popped out in my hand. So those are good. Those can get thrown into the trash. So now we will go to this guy. Alright, so now we have the plunger rod. Simply just unscrew the plunger head from this. And I know some people that to try to increase the seal will put either tape, will put tape underneath the O-ring here, or put on a second O-ring, and I'll probably be putting tape around there, but just for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to leave that stock and then, replace it in a moment. So let me just go grab that plunger rod. So there is the stock spring, and then here is the new spring on that. Simply just put those together. Get this plunger head aligned right. Come on. And someday I'll be able to get this on in my first try. Is that it? That might be it. There it is. Whew. Alright, anyway, so there is the new spring attached. This one's actually a little bit small, so I cut it just to probably one ring, or just one, just a little bit too short, so I may go back and try to recut another one. But again, just for demonstration purposes, once you've got this guy, and then once you've cleaned out the barrel, make sure that you have any of those loose pieces of plastic all out of the plunger rod and plunger tube area. You're going to want to just connect everything back up together again, slap this back into your Longshot, and there you go, an upgraded Longshot in less than an hour, provided that you have all the parts. The one other thing that you're going to want to do is right here there is an air hole that you'll want to plug up. Usually you can do that with just some hot glue. Plug that hole up, smooth it out, just make sure it doesn't bump out over too much, and that will seal up that hole, and then you should have it, you know, fairly airtight for your fit. I know some people with this setup have also inserted a length of brass in here so that it's a better fit around the darts. For these purposes though, I'm just leaving it as is, and because this was going to be going into a loner Longshot, and probably another one will be going into my superhero Longshot. Alright guys, see you later.